What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Short Dog coming at you with another NBA Today League game. And as you can see, it's the Lakers versus the Heat. And anytime I'm playing against the Heat in one of my leagues, these are the games that I really look forward to. You see Ron Artest knocking down this big three out of the double team. Good assist from Dwight Howard passing out that double team. And good shot for Metta World Peace knocking down that three, knowing that he was wide ass open and he needed to knock down that three because of the double team. But my admin ball game, he's controlling the Heat, and I already knew this was gonna be a real good game. So y'all just sit back and y'all watch it. Y'all already see the title of my video, what this video is gonna be about. But y'all make sure y'all watch the game, man, because every one of these shots count. It's gonna be a real good close one, and it's gonna come down to the end. So make sure y'all check this video out while I'm talking. But I really want to just get right at the topic at hand, like right now. And I just want to ask y'all a question. If you're a Lakers fan, you know I'm a diehard Lakers fan. I'm Laker Nation. I rep Laker Nation like my gamer tags say. I will always rep Laker Nation no matter if my team is winning championships, whether we have the worst record in the NBA, when Kobe retires, if Dwight Howard leaves, no matter what happens, man, whatever the roster look like, however bad we're looking, I'ma always rep my squad to the fullest. I'm not gonna turn my back on them no matter how bad they doing. So I'm gonna get that out the way first off, because I am gonna talk bad about the Lakers in this video because how bad they doing with this squad that they have, all these Hall of Famers. I don't understand why they're doing so bad. But you know, I'm gonna give my opinions on what I think we should do, my opinions on what I think we shouldn't do. But let me let y'all know now, these are my opinions. If you are a Lakers fan, or if you're just a fan of the sport, period, you know, don't get pissed off at me and think like, man, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. He has no sense whatsoever. What do we mean by this? What do we mean by that? Again, y'all, these are my opinions and what I think that the Lakers should do. My opinion, so you can't get mad at my opinion. First off, let me get right into it. What I think we really need to do, and this might sound crazy, we need to go ahead and fire D'Antoni like yesterday. We should have fired this nigga alone. Nah, we shouldn't even fire him. We shouldn't even never hired him in the first place. If you look at D'Antoni, his resume, you already know he's straight offense, scored in 7 seconds or less. Looking at this squad and this roster that we have right now, this is not the roster to do that. You know, we have an older roster. Steve Nash is 39 going on 40. You see it's the end of the first quarter. We up by 3 going into the second. Kobe, he's like 36 going on 45. You got Ron Artest, which is, you know, he's playing real good this year. I'm not going to lie. His defense is not where he was like when he was in Houston or Indiana, but he's playing real good. He's playing real good for it, but he's getting older. We have all these older players on the team, but you have the wrong coach. The opposite. It's like oil and water. They do not mix. You have a coach that like to run Showtime offense with a young team, but you have older players that, you know, that can do better just running in a set offense. But it's not working out no matter. Either way you look at it, the shit is not working out. So I feel like they need to go ahead and fire D'Antoni. Go ahead and let, you know, Bickerstaff take over for the rest of the season. If y'all don't know who Bickerstaff is, he's a guy that after we fired Mike Brown, you know, he's coached 5 games for the Lakers, and I think in those 5 games he went 4-1. The Lakers just looked like they was playing real happy basketball after they fired Mike Brown. When Bickerstaff took over the team, it just looked like the Lakers was playing real loose. Everybody was happy. Everybody was smiling when they was. I mean, you know, Kobe, he's all business when he on the court, but you know, Dwight Howard, him being the type of player he is when he's real loose on the court, he's like a real happy-go-lucky type guy, you know, and that was spread around to the rest of the team, and everybody was just playing real good basketball. We hired Mike D'Antoni. He bring in that dumbass 7 seconds or less Showtime offense with all these old ass players, and now, as you can see, it's not benefiting nobody. I don't even want to say it was benefiting Kobe because he was scoring a lot of points, but at the same time, you're not winning games. You know, Kobe's putting up 30, 35, 40 points, but if your team is losing, the shit don't even matter. So first off, you know, like I said, we need to fire D'Antoni. Another thing before I get off on D'Antoni, another decision that he made that I totally disagree with is having Kobe guard the best player on every team every night. Now, when Kobe started off the season, he was having one of his best seasons offensive wise. You know, he was leading the league in scoring like 31.8 points a game, but we were still losing. Shooting a high percentage, but at the same time, you know, he wasn't really guarding. He was guarding his man that he's supposed to guard. Now that they put Kobe on these, you know, these high profile, these high offensive type point guards and shooting guards and small forwards, he's playing, you know, a lot of defense on these good guys, but it's taking his legs from him. He's tired in the game. He's pulling up a lot of shots that's not going in. And you got to give some of the blame on Kobe, too, because he liked to shoot a lot of damn shots. And the shit just not, it's not real good shots, man. So if you putting up 30 shots a game and you only scoring like 25, 30, you know, that's like a point for every shot or a point for every other shot that you put up, which is not good at all. His offense is, you know, is leaving right now because his legs is tired, because he's trying to guard all these good, the best player on every team, which is very stupid because he's an older player. Kobe is 37, not 27. I don't understand why would you even make that decision. And it's not traveling down to everybody else as far as a team, because Kobe's guarding the best player, but at the same time, you're still not winning games. So you still haven't changed that as far as Kobe guarding the best player on every team, but you're still not winning games. Now you want to come with, we're starting off, this is a brand new season, you know, start now, but you still, after you said it's a brand new season, we're still 2 games under your new season, because I think like 4 games ago he said it was a new season, we're going to start 0-0, even though we was like 5 games under 500. He made like the little, you know, I guess he was trying to, you know, give him a little motivation, saying that this is the new season, we're going to start from here. But that shit didn't work, because we're still, out of the last 4 games that we played, we still lost 3 of them to start off. And now we get like 7 games under 500. So just fire D'Antoni, man. He's not the guy to, you know, to coach his team at all. I don't see why y'all haven't made that decision already. If it was me, I would have fired him a long ass time ago. If it was me, I wouldn't even hired Mike D'Antoni. You passed over Phil Jackson. I can't talk about that enough. I can't talk about it no more, because I mean, what's done is done. You can't talk about it because we don't have him. But what I think they should do, in my opinion, altogether, fire D'Antoni, let Eric Bickerstaff take over for the rest of the season and see what you can do at the beginning of next season. I don't give a shit if we still owe Mike Brown $10 million, or we're gonna owe Mike D'Antoni another $12 million after we fire him. The Lakers have the money, so the money ain't really the problem. They can pay the nigga, because, you know, if you want to get real technical and get all into the, you know, real business, you know, they just got the TV deal from Time Warner, and they paying them like X amount of millions of dollars. So they have money coming from everywhere. I don't want to get all into that, because that's not what it's about. But just to make my point, they have the money. Money is not the problem. Fire the coach and make something happen next year. That's the first thing I think we need to do. Second, you know, we've been hearing rumors that, you know, the Lakers are probably going to trade Dwight Howard. Well, they didn't say they're going to trade Dwight Howard. They saying that, you know, it's the Nets. They trying to pursue Dwight Howard again. In my opinion, do not trade Dwight. Don't do it before the trade deadline. That's the only time you can really trade him, because he's a free agent after the season. But do not trade Dwight Howard before the All-Star break, or before the season the trade deadline. If he leaves, so be it. That's the way I look at it. If he's going to leave at the end of the season, let him leave. At least you have some cap space to make something work at the end of the season, to get more players to try to take the spot. You can't replace a Dwight Howard, but if you do just say, okay, well, I'm just going to decide to leave, shit, let him go. That's a risk I'll be willing to take. Take that money that you paying him, use it to pay somebody else, and we'll just start all the way over again, which is something I really don't even mind doing, because the roster that we have is not working right now. So in my opinion, don't trade Dwight. You know, right now it's a rumor going around that they want to do a 3-team trade. You know, send Dwight to the Nets. The Nets going to send Brook Lopez to the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves send us Kevin Love. A lot of people that said Laker Nation probably like that trade, but when you have the best center in the game, you don't trade the best center. So don't trade Dwight Howard. Let the season play out, and I have a real good feeling that he's going to come back. I don't think he's just going to, you know, just say, well, I'm going to just leave after the first season. Like, a lot of people already said we weren't going to win the championship in the first season anyway. I feel like we just need to take this season as a learning experience and just go from there, man. So don't trade Dwight Howard. Let him stay on the team. and let's see how we can work this out at the end of the season. Third off, the game is over. You see all these offensive rebounds and easy shots that he missed at the end of the game. Ball game, I know you was pissed off looking at this game, man, and I know you was real pissed off playing the game. All them shots that he had like 5 offensive rebounds, and he never converted on 1 shot to tie the game up. But I ended up squeezing by winning this game by, I think, by 2. But shout out to Ball Game, man, my admin, the best admin that I can ask for keeping the league going. We both keeping this league alive. And shout out to all the players that's in my league right now that's keeping it real active. We one of the most active games on the net. So, you know, shout out to every last one of y'all that's in my league. But, you know, those are my opinions. Third off, I know the game is over with and the video is almost over, but real quick, I don't think we should trade off Pau Gasol. A lot of people say we need to trade off Pau, but still have to look at it. Pau is still one of the best big men in the game, one of the best big passing men in the game, so why would you trade off something like that? Because most times you're not going to get that back. You can't replace a Pau Gasol, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, and every opinion that I said in this game has been my opinion. So, you know, that's what I think. You know, 3 things: fire Mike D'Antoni bitch ass. Don't trade Dwight Howard happy-go-lucky ass, and don't trade Pau Gasol soft ass. You know, that's what I don't think we should do. That's a whole lot that I know I can get into, but that's the end of the video. It's your boy Short Dog. I'm signing out.